Fisherman to make our prusik knot. So I'm going to take right over left. I'm going to hold both strands of the ropes in my right hand. I'm going to stick my finger out. I'm going to take the end here. I'm going to go back over my finger, around my finger, and then this tail is going to go back right up where my finger is. And that's going to be half of my prusik. I'm going to take the rope. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to hold the knot in my hand now, finger out, over the top of my finger, around the rope, over the top of my finger again, and then this tail is going to go back where my finger was. We'll dress those up, pull them apart, and you want the knot to be laying nice, flat, and pretty, intermingled together.
It's on when you're ready.
All right, so bowling, what we're going to do is we're going to hold the rope, we're going to twist under. So I have the working end, and then the standing end is going down. I'm going to take the working end, I'm going to come up through the hole, around the tree or the running end, and back through the hole, and there's your bowling. Okay? Tie that one more time. So make a twist under. Essentially I have a hole, a tree, the rabbit, he's going to come out of this hole, he's going to go around the tree, he's going to go back through the hole. Okay? You're going to give yourself enough slack to make a tail, or enough slack to make a safety knot. Safety knot is an overhand knot. We're going to do the snap bowling. So palm facing up, rope sitting in your hand. I'm going to grab the rope. I'm going to twist my palm towards me. I'm going to reach through, grab the standing end of the rope, make a bite. I don't want to make this overhand knot too tight. Take the working end through the bite, back on itself, grab the standing end, pull apart, it snaps over, make your safety. Safety within a fist length of the knot, bowling. We're going to go hands crossed, palms down. We're going to pull across. We should have opposite loops. We're going to push the one that's closest to us away, across, and then the middle of this is our clove hitch. Okay. Over the top of the object, you're going to cross over, and then your working end is going to go right up through next to where you crossed over. So essentially you have two opposing half hitches. There's your clove hitch, rope comes around, and you tie your safety. Your safety is an overhand knot, and it'll be within a fist length of your finished knot. Another option you can do is you have to go under the object. So we'll go under the object, we'll go around, we'll cross over, we'll go back through, and then there's your clove hitch from the underside. Finish the same way, go around, tie your safety. Figure eight. So I'm going to take the clove hitch is here. Handcuff knot's going to be the exact same. We have our clove hitch. I have one that's closest to me here and one that's away from me. I'm going to reach around, grab the one that's close to me with this hand. This hand's going to come here, and we're going to pull apart. And it makes our handcuff knot. So I'm going to make a bite with the rope. I'm going to take the working end, I'm going to pull it towards me. I'm going to go to the outside of the rope, go to the front of the rope, come back around, and then go straight up through the bite that I had. There's your figure eight. Okay, so towards me, around the rope, away from me, back to the other side of the rope, towards me, back up through the bite where I'm holding. Figure eight. Figure eight on a bite. So I'm going to say that same bite, but I'm going to make it bigger this time, and I'm going to hold that center there. I'm going to do the same thing with this bite that I just did. I'm going to pull it towards me, around the rope, back towards the front, back around that side, pull back up through the bite of my hand, everything nice, dressed, pretty, figure eight on a bite. Figure eight follow through. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to tie a figure eight, so towards me, around the rope, back around the rope, up through the bite. There's my figure eight. I'm going to take the other rope, I'm going to trace this through. So I'm going to follow this wherever it goes. So around here, it goes underneath, it goes through, it goes back around, and it comes back out where the other tail is. We dress that up, figure eight follow through. That's a figure eight bend, sorry. So I want to do a figure eight follow through around an object. So I'm going to take and tie a figure eight in the middle of my rope or have some tail here. So there's my figure eight. I'm going to go around the object. And I'm going to trace back through following that strand. Around. And there's your figure eight around an object. Sheep bend is joining two ropes of unequal diameter. The bigger rope is going to be your bite, smaller rope, your feeding end. So you make a bite with your bigger one, you stick your finger out, okay? I'm going to go up through the hole, I'm going to go over the top of my finger, I'm going to go back through the middle of the two ropes, I'm going to take this working end right through where my finger was. I'm going to pull the two ends, and there's your sheep bend. And then we're going to tie a safety on both ends, which is our overhand knot, and there's our sheep bend.